If High and Dry was the ignition, Pyromania is the full-blown detonation. Released in 1983, this third album from Def Leppard didn't just bring the band into mainstream. It torched the rulebook on what hard rock could sound like in the MTV era. With Pyromania, Def Leppard managed the impossible. They made heavy metal radio-friendly without neutering its power. Rapping, snarling guitars and a sugar-coated hooks and cinematic production sheen. And a lot of that sheen comes courtesy of producer Mutt Lange, who turns every riff into a stadium chant, every chorus into a laser-guided missile, aimed right at the Billboard charts. This is an album where no snare hit is left unsnapped, no harmony left unlayered, and no solo unleashed without precision. Lang was crafting rock anthems like they were luxury cars, fast, flashy, and engineered to detonate. The song Photograph remains the crown jewel, Joe Elliott's yearning voice soaring over an airtight groove, while Steve Clark and Pete Willis lock guitars into gleaming machine of riffs and chime. It's a love song with jet fuel in its veins. Rock of Ages throws down an immortal intro, then barrels into a chorus that could level coliseums. Foolin' with its soft, loud, dynamic shifts, borders on power ballad, but still punches like a rock opera in leather pants. But Pyromania is more than just the hits. Deeper cuts like Die Hard the Hunter and Come Under Fire are full of war themes, emotional tension, and melodic twists that show the band wasn't just chasing radio plays. They were stretching their songwriting into grander, more cinematic territory. There's a touch of prog ambition inside the glam packaging. Alright, let's be honest. Def Leppard weren't aiming for the underground with this one. This album is arena rock weaponized. It's not messy or dangerous like a Van Halen record, nor is it as sleazy as early Motley Crue. But what it is catchy, huge, and undeniable. It was rock for the kids who didn't wear denim jackets with band patches, but still wanted something to blast loud while spraying Aquanet and doing air guitar in the mirror. Pyromania sold millions, defined a sound, and laid the foundation for the even more excessive hysteria. But where the album felt polished to the point of perfection, Pyromania still has grit under its gloss surface. It's the sound of a band standing right at the edge of the firestorm before they got swallowed by it. Pyromania is a masterclass in balancing hard rock power with radio-ready charm. It's the moment Def Leppard stopped being a band and became a phenomenon. A guilty pleasure? Yeah, maybe. A rock milestone? Absolutely. So if you haven't listened to this album, check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and add this at the end. So I used to work at an arena, amphitheater. And around this time, it was about 2003, 2004-ish, Def Leppard was on tour with Poison. And so what I could do is I was working in the parking lot, and I would help bring in cars, and then when the concert ends, you could help them leave. So if you stuck around, you can get extra money, and you can see a free concert. So I went into the arena while Def Leppard and Poison were playing. So I'm walking around the grass area. They have lawn seats. So I'm walking around the lawn seats, and I'm observing the show, observing the fans, everybody singing, everyone having a good time. And I look over, and this lady, older lady, is flashing me just woo, like showing her boobs and all that. And I was just like, oh, like I was startled, and I looked away, and her husband was like yelling at me. He goes, "Look at him! Look at my wife's tits! Look at him!" And I was like, ah! And I ran away, and I was just like, okay, I don't want to deal with this. These people are crazy. So there's my little story. Enjoy it. Take it easy.